On Sunday, Rick Santorum had a message for the CNN pundits who are so adamantly opposed to President Donald Trump's immigration policy. Give illegals your own address if you want them in this country so badly. Watch as they frantically try to come up with excuses for why the suggestion that they personally help immigrant families won't work. CNN pundit Ana Navarro left former Republican presidential candidate and Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum right photo credit. Screen capture, YouTube. In response to the current media hoopla surrounding immigration, President Donald Trump is scheduled to meet with the entire Republican caucus on Capitol Hill Tuesday to push them toward passing 2 immigration bills in the coming days. A House leadership aide confirmed to The Washington Examiner the meeting will take place at 5:30 Tuesday evening and comes on the heels of a tumultuous end of the week for the White House's messaging on immigration reform. Speaker Paul Ryan, RY, had originally planned to bring a bill authored by Representative Bob Goodlatte, RVA, and one authored by GOP leadership to the floor for votes next week, yet those plans were thrown into limbo following comments made by the president. Friday morning, Trump said during an impromptu interview with Fox News that he would not support the more moderate one, the bill authored by Ryan. The White House later clarified Trump's comments, claiming that POTUS would support both bills as long as they put forward his previously touted 4 pillars of immigration, reduce chain migration, $16 billion for construction of a border wall, and the visa lottery system, and provide a pathway to citizenship for up to 1.8 million Dreamers who came to the U.S. illegally as children. Source: Washington Examiner. Ahead of Trump's meeting on Tuesday, former Republican presidential candidate and Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum was on CNN's State of the Union on Sunday to discuss the current immigration crisis. The outspoken conservative is a regular contributor at the unabashedly liberal network, where he proposed a challenge to the panelist of pundits who are so opposed to the president's immigration policy: give your home address to immigrants if you're so worried about family separations. This is what I would say to all of you, Santorum said during the debate. You want America to be open, fine. I would argue, give your addresses out and tell the people who come to this country, you can come to my house. You can come to my house, and you can stay here as long as you want. I will pay for your education. I will pay for your health care. Santorum's suggestion, of course, was not well received by the CNN panel. Ana Navarro, in particular, could not conceal her disgust over the thought of welcoming an actual illegal immigrant into her home. Santorum himself admitted that it was gut-wrenching to see these images that are being presented in the media. At the same time, government officials have to look back and look at the consequences of what the law is, he pointed out. And the reality is, as Jeff Sessions has said repeatedly, the law is in place to make sure that we treat people fairly under the law and we have a deterrent effect. And therein lies the glaring hypocrisy of the left when it comes to immigration. We've seen the same thing exemplified among elitist Democrats who lobby against President Donald Trump's border wall yet surround their own luxury properties with massive fences and 24-hour security. Moreover, their security personnel is always armed, even as they fight to restrict the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens. Indeed, the hypocrisy of the left knows no bounds. It's as if they've never taken a long, hard look in the mirror and asked themselves, do I practice what I preach? Do I walk the walk? Or do I simply talk the talk? Liberals have never been real big on self-reflection. Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' news feeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share on social media, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you. Donald Trumpy Jeff.